Code name LadyTAngel. Reason talk show. Name of talk show The Beauty Journal Life with LadyTAngel. How many seasons in the talk show? 5. Episodes per season? 24. Running time? At least 6 minutes. Hello, YouTubers. You are joining the talk show that has it all. She's got style. She's got flair. She's the answer to all of your problems. She is not afraid of anything. She is here to shine, and she is also here for you. You are joining her in a different range of talk topics in her show. She will be answering questions provided by Google and some that she made up on her own. You'll also be joining her in the People's Thoughts, which is now called Tell-Alls. Tell her everything. She is here to talk to you. You are joining her once again in a brand new season of her talk show, where her real name is Taylor Shanice Raymond, 22 years old, and real famous. Please join her today because once again she is not afraid to shine. Which you are joining her in her talk show, The Beauty of General Life with LadyTAngel. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, hey, what up, YouTubers? Okay, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here once again on my page, and more importantly, my talk show, The Beauty Journal Life with LadyTAngel. Yours truly, that would be me. And I thank you guys so much for joining me here once again. Okay, we are still in my talk show, for over a year now. We had stopped, but now we're back. Like I said, life got in the way, and it was kind of hard for me to get back to anything that I was doing. But I figured since I settled down and finally had some free time in my hands, that I would continue shooting to you guys. Should have said this the very first episode I started shooting after over a year, but you guys know me so far already in my page, and I had my YouTube for about 2-3 years now. I have a tendency to repeat myself. I mean, I just don't care. I just like to repeat myself. But excuse me. Okay, I'm still basically recovering from everything that I was telling you about in the last episode. The fact that I had a migraine and such and such. I shot this a day later from that episode. Okay, but let's get to why we are here today. Okay, we left off at episode 9, I believe. The last episode we talked about don't forget what your responsibilities are. We are episode 9 now, and the title of this episode is called No Uses in Sharing. So, basically, we're going to be talking about something that we kind of talked about in the earlier episodes. So, this won't be really anything new now, unless I can just throw something at you guys that I never talked about before. Because you guys also know me, I have a tendency to get off subject, and I like to talk about myself when it comes to examples, because I'm probably going through the same things that some of you guys are going through. Okay, and this one is not provided by Google, like I told you guys in the last episode. This is the one I made up on my own. Failure in sharing. Like I said, we kind of talked about this before, so this won't be really anything new. Okay, failures in sharing. Okay, like for example, okay, say if you and your partner are living together, which means you're in a domestic partnership, and you guys have a set of rules for each other to set up certain responsibilities. Like, I don't know, maybe the guy has to pay the bills, has to pay the bills, has to pay the I'm trying to think of something else that I can think of for the guy, because there's a lot of things us females do for the household. And for this example, I'm not adding in kids this time. I'm only talking about you and your partner. Like I said, these are just prime examples. Okay, excuse me, I'm still recovering from the cold that I had the week of Thanksgiving for some reason. I mean, I'm considering getting a flu shot. Um, okay, but anyway, you and your partner are living together, sharing a household, starting to build up that future. I mean, it could be a house, condo, apartment, townhouse, whatever. I mean, this is just an example. Okay, and you guys have a set of rules to set the responsibilities. Like, the guy pays certain bills, like maybe I don't know, gas bill, water bill, while you pay the electric bill and cable bill, internet bill, whatever. You know, you divide the responsibilities of the bills. Okay, and let's say suddenly you get into an argument with your partner because they decided to blow some of their money. They decided to blow some of their money on, I don't know, going to the casino, bullshitting with friends, gambling, whatever. Okay, let's say they did that. I mean, it could be the guy or the girl or whatever. You know, talking about the irresponsible partner, basically. I mean, like I said, these are just prime examples. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. But you get into an argument about that, and you got more bills coming around the corner, and you got more bills coming around the corner. Okay, I'm trying to get this out there because it is so hard for me to get certain things out there. But you get into an argument over what they did and what they blew their money on, and you got bills coming around the corner, and it's supposed to be their responsibility. You know for a fact that they're not gonna cover you, especially like every single time. Every single time you want to be irresponsible or you get drunk and forget something. I mean, sometimes that can't happen. Now, how exactly would that make you feel? Is the question. Like, if it were you in that particular scenario, how exactly would that make you feel? And how would you react? And how would you resolve the situation? Like I said in previous episodes, it's all about what you do. It's all about communication before you do something because you can end up in an argument, which turns into childish things like how am I in a relationship with this person? How am I in a friendship with this person? You don't want people asking questions about you in that way because that's how you end up losing people because people come and go in your lives for sometimes no reason. Most of the time it's for every single reason out there because sometimes with your partner on they can be premature, immature, still have that tendency to. I mean, you're up at a certain age, but you still tend to act like a child. That's what I mean by that. And like I said, I mean, you don't want to get yourself into that sort of thing. Maybe make sure you get yourself a partner that that knows their responsibilities, that knows exactly what they're doing and what they're supposed to do. So that way there won't be any problems with you guys. I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about here. Okay. For a second example, okay, say if you and your I don't know group of friends, group of best friends, whatever, you guys have a apartment together, and you guys set up some responsibilities um like one responsibility for one person, making sure the house is clean and in order at all times. A person that cooks the food every night or buys the food every night. I mean, like I said, as long as it's not anything expensive, that way I can understand. One person pays, well, two people pays the bills, and let's say the last person manages the system, like making sure everything goes smoothly and everybody's doing their jobs. I mean, I know that one that doesn't really sound necessary, but I felt the need to throw that one in for certain reasons that I'm not going to speak on. But I mean, it's just like working in the store. Like, the manager has to be present in the store all the time to make sure everything goes smoothly because the associates are just the associates. They don't know how the system works and they need someone to help them out whenever they get stuck. So that's why there's always going to be a manager present, to make sure everything runs smoothly. I mean, that's why I felt the need to run that one in. It's just one little example, but there's actually more to the story than that, but I'm not going to speak on them. But anyway, okay, like I was saying before, okay, you guys said the responsibilities, and one of your friends in the group with the apartment, let's say one of the ones that pays the bills, while the other one is stuck. Okay, that friend decides to move out. That friend decides to move out. I mean, and it wasn't because of a fight. They just wanted to move out just because they felt the need, like, I love you guys and my friends, but I just want to be on my own right now. Do my own thing, and start my own family. Um, okay, let's say the reason behind that is because they have a relationship that they're working on, and their partner suggested, hey, I'm ready to move in. How about you? And you just go off like, oh, okay. I'll just go ahead and run it by my friends that I'll be moving out, even though I'm one of the ones that helps out to pay the bills. The whole system will fall apart, especially when you drop the bomb on them at a certain wrong time, and depending on how much income they make. I mean that's how things fall apart. Get into an argument because let's say you brought this up at the very last possible minute and they didn't like that. I mean, the problem is slowly going to set in, even though they tell you, like, hey, I understand you're trying to build your foundation right now. You're trying to set up your future with your loved one. I understand. Go ahead and do what you got to do. But then it's like last minute stuff. You know how it is, that gets you into like certain arguments that nobody likes to enjoy. But like I said, the reason why failure in sharing always but usually fails is because you fail to talk about certain things with the people that you're living with at the very last possible minute. Man, it's the same thing with anything in particular, like in jobs and school. You refuse to, in relationships, you refuse to tell the person that's around you what they need to know. I mean, and when you do tell, it's not until the very last possible minute, because nobody likes that, not even me. Excuse me. So I have a tickle in my throat. I had to cough, but I mean that's one of the main reasons why failure in sharing is always in that in that category, basically. Because you fail to communicate with the person that's around you, or the person that you're living with. So, like I said, make sure you always have that communication. Make sure you have make sure you have everything. I mean, those two scenarios, I mean, it's like you communicate it, but you communicate at the very last minute, or you really just thought about yourselves and how your friends will fall apart. I mean, that's what I was trying to tell you guys right there. But like I said, make sure you have communication. Make sure everybody's happy, and make sure it's okay for you to do a certain move before you do something at the very last minute, because you never know how the system is going to fall apart at the very next. I mean, like I say, you never know. So plan something. Make sure you share it as quick as you can, and not the very last minute, because that's what gets you into trouble. But anyway, YouTubers, that pretty much concludes this episode. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here once again. Like I said, we talked about this before, so it's really nothing new here. And like I was saying, this is a revised show, even though it's continued, because it's been over a year since I had shot my very last episode, which was season 4, episode 4. That was the very last one I shot, and I believe that was back in August or September of last year. I mean, not much has changed, but it's a little bit different. I mean, I'm no longer gonna be doing QOTDs in the videos no more. I mean, that's gone. I mean, it's only gonna be in the description below for you guys. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and click off here before I cough up worms. I mean, like I said, for some reason I'm still recovering. Like I said, I'm definitely getting that flu shot, because I've been so stubborn about it for the past couple years. Like, I don't need a flu shot. I barely get sick. I mean, shoot, even when I say that, I still find a way to get sick every year, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm getting that flu shot once I fully recover. But God bless you guys for joining me here. For right now, what I'm gonna do is leave you guys with peace out, and I will catch you YouTubers later for more episodes. And some of my videos that I promised you guys, they are going to be late because on the week of Thanksgiving I was sick, but you'll be expecting them. I mean, and this includes my project with one of my best friends, Germany, the Best Friend Challenge. You should be expecting that in December. Okay, I think I'm done. Okay, but anyway, guys, God bless you, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Make sure you're commenting, sharing, liking my stuff. It's totally appreciated. Make sure you're subbing to me as well. Could use more friends. Bye.